Okay, we've just entered the, what's it called, Laura?
Lake Powhatan.
Lake Powhatan.
In Pisgah Forest. Pretty in here. 37.
38. 39.
Yeah.
Each one of these pads has a concrete back-end pad, fairly level. We had a little bit of trouble with our system on the fifth wheel, but it leveled out okay. Then of course we have our water hookup, you have sewage hookup, and we have 50 amp hookup. Now I will tell you that this was a tight fit, and believe it or not, it would seem like it would be an easy task to back in, but we are not allowed, or you are not allowed, to put your tires on the ground. It has to stay on the pavement. And they have a courtesy host come out here, or camp host come out here and back you in. I had a little bit of a time. I'm not gonna lie, wasn't embarrassed at all. But when I made my cut, I kept putting the front wheels of the truck over on the dirt, and she'd have me move forward. Or I would get, you can see right here, got my trailer just a little bit off the concrete one time, and she wasn't having that. And I get it, we want to keep our forest pristine. And tonight we're grilling us a steak, some asparagus, and I think maybe some mushrooms and onion saute.
They do have full facilities for primitive campers, or for people who don't want to use their facilities on their trailer or camper. It looks like that's nice. Facilities. Not sure you guys really want to see this, but they're clean. I mean, for a campground in the middle of the woods. And then, oh, that's nice. So they actually have 2 restrooms and 2 showers. I'm gonna assume that is the case for all the loops.
So we walked down to the actual lake Powhatan, down at the fishing pier. Had to park the truck a ways up. There is a little parking lot down here for the handicap. See what fish species we have: brook trout, rainbow trout, brown trout, largemouth bass, and bluegill. All really good eating. I may have to get me a fishing license. Also, no swimming in this area, but there is a swimming beach on the other side. We were told just as we were coming in that a bear had just walked through, so we're definitely gonna have to look out for them and pick up some bear spray. Don't know if you can hear it, but there's a waterfall over there, so we're gonna have to walk over there and see if we can find a trail to it. One of the trail paths we're taking, trying to locate a good shot for the waterfall that you hear in the background. I do believe I see a trail and a pavilion down here. So it looks like that lake feeds a little brook that we've seen on occasion back and forth. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a trail here. Got to negotiate it down. As Laura just pointed out to me, not a waterfall, it's a dam. A dam. And this is the area of the little stream coming right off the dam. So it's got pretty good flow. Beautiful. I don't know what those white flowers are, but pretty nice. What do you think, Mama?
Love it. It's beautiful out here.
It is.
Humus. Looking for Mother Nature's little stairway up here. I'm sure during heavy rains this creates a nice little
Slip hazard.
nice little waterway for it to escape down there. So
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna be walking down this during the rain.
Nope. All right. Oof.
Of course, we got mountain bikers passing us on a regular basis, which tells me we need to pick up some mountain bikes.
We will definitely have to work on climbing. We used to do this all the time. We've lived, well, up until we moved to southern Florida, where it got very flat. So we'll get back. We'll get it back.
So pretty much all these loops inside of Lake Powhatan National Forest Campground are pretty much the same. 4-way stops. It's well paved but narrow.
Yeah, you're not getting even our size rig.
Very difficult to navigate. This here is actually a wide section, the main, but I think there's 6 distinct loops. Everything from primitive camping down to, or up to 35 foot. We are the largest that can fit in here, and we had a bit of a time getting back in. It wasn't that bad. Camp host gave us a hand, and sometimes you can have too many people. I had, you know, my wife and the camp host and myself, I think we all had different ideas on how to put that camper in that spot, but we got it in. The site actually happens to be about 10-15 minutes from Ashville. So you come out of the city into the National Forest. And they do have a little bit of a provisions up here. You can get firewood, you'll see here in just a moment. You can get ice, which the ice machines I guess were down right now when we came in. To the left as we're going out, you can get firewood and ice. Return tags. We just left Lake Powhatan and are on I-40 going through the, well, Smoky Mountains.
It's really beautiful in here.
It is. And just as a reminder, Laura had to do a little tick removal this morning on my back.
It wasn't funny, but at least it was on him, not on me.
Yeah. So don't forget to do tick inspections whenever you're in the mountains. We're headed to a friend's house. We had talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Another change. And that's one of the things about the RV life we're finding is we've made 2 decisions back to back and changed up our plans. This whole adventure was supposed to head west initially through Mississippi to visit a friend of mine and then on up to Colorado. Since then we've diverted to North Carolina, and then we were going to go across to Colorado. Now we've diverted to Missouri.
Yeah, and we decided, we actually left some friends, Ty and Greg. We left them in Florida. We came to Asheville, and they happened to have a house up here, so they were here just a couple of days after we got here, so we got to visit them again.
Yep, went to their house up on
Ogle Mountain.
Ogle Mountain.
Yes, they have a beautiful place, and it is right at the mountaintop. So,
but so far so good. No major damage. Had a little trouble getting into the site at Lake Powhatan, but got it in, got it all figured out. Wished we could have stayed longer. If you get the opportunity, that's one of those places you need to stay a week. We stayed 3 days, was not near enough because we didn't get out that much.
So, but the next place we're going it's right at a dam, so, and I think that there's some kayaking and stuff there right on the river, so we'll see if we can hopefully get in the water and play a little bit, get out and find some things to do.
Yep, because that's what this whole thing's about, was finding things to do.
Good.
Shut it down.
All right, bye guys.